And we're rolling. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Tuesday Sports Report Express. I am Sportscaster 89. Like I said, I am Sportscaster 89. If you're just hopping on YouTube on my channel this morning, I am Sportscaster 89. We are doing the Tuesday Sports Report Express, where we're going to highlight today's action from Major League Baseball, the NBA, and the NHL. And then we're going to do the sports menu on this Tuesday Sports Report Express. We're going to tell you what's happening what's happening around the majors this evening, what's happening around what's happening around NHL this evening, and the NBA. So, like I said, you're tuning into a Sports Report Express on this Tuesday. With that said, you guys, I hope you had a tremendous night last night. There are some sports that are going on last night. We'll get to all of it today. Like I said, we're going to get to the NBA. We're going to get to the hockey as well. But first, we're going to get into baseball. But before we get into that, I would like to say to you all, please like and subscribe to my channel. Click the notification button on the right-hand side where you get all my live videos, where I do my reports, and where I do my commenting. So I am Sportscaster 89. For those of you that have not watched my YouTube channel, I have my own YouTube channel where I do my own sports reports on a daily basis. I inform you all what's going on in the world of sports. I entertain you all what's going on in the world of sports, and I educate you on what's going on in the world of sports. So those are the three things I do on this Report Express every day. I inform, educate, entertain you on what's going on in the world of sports, because you don't have time to watch ESPN. You don't have time to watch sports channels because you're working, you're doing work virtual, you're helping your kiddos at home with virtual school. You're doing things. I get it, but you got to make time to watch my reports. My reports are informative, educational, and entertaining. These are the reasons why I'm doing my report. So you have to make time to watch my report, because on this Sports Report Express, I do all the sports. I highlight everything. I highlight baseball, basketball, college sports, everything. So, like I'm saying to you all, you got to make the time to watch my reports every day. I do this so I can inform you, educate, entertain you all what's going on in and around the sports world. Because, like I'm saying to you all, you don't have time to watch ESPN. You don't have time to watch all the sports channels out there. You don't have time to to hop on your phone and get all the sports information. You're at work. You're doing important things, but you got to make time to watch my reports. So, and please donate if you're able to, because I want to continue to keep my channel going here. Please donate if you're able to. I would like to continue doing these Sports Report Express for you all on a daily basis. And like I'm saying, you got to make time to watch my reports. I don't care if it's long, short, doesn't matter. You got to make the time to watch my reports, because my reports are informative, educational, and entertaining. These are the reasons why I inform you all what's going on in and around the sports world. I educate you on what's going on in and around the sports world, and I entertain you all what's going on in and around the sports world. I know you don't have time to watch sports regionalized sports channels. I get it. You have lives, but you gotta make time. Doesn't matter if my reports are long, short, what have you. Make the time to watch my reports, because I want to get as much national and local recognition for these as possible, because I want more opportunities with media presence, whether it's interviewing athletes, whether it's doing something special, because I want more recognition for these reports that I'm doing. So please make the time to watch my reports. I know I have to do it between 10 and 15 minutes. So I'm going to try to do all this in 9 minutes. So here we go. Let's start with Major League Baseball. We're going to start with that first. Then we're going to do the NBA. Then we're going to do the NHL. And then we're going to wrap it up. And then we're going to do the sports menu on the Sports Report Express today. So the Yankees defeat the Blue Jays by a final score of 3-1. They got 2 home runs by Kyle Higashioka yesterday. They beat the Blue Jays by a final score of 3-1. The winning pitcher was Garrett Cole. The losing pitcher was Robbie Ray for the Toronto Blue Jays, and Aroldis Chapman gets his first save of the season. Next, we head to PNC Park as the San Diego Padres took on the Pittsburgh Pirates. The San Diego Padres get the victory over Pittsburgh by a final score of 6-2. The winning pitcher was Yu Darvish for San Diego. He's 1-0. Alvido gets the loss for the Pittsburgh Pirates. He is 0-1. Like I said again, Padres beat the Pirates by a final score of 6-2. The Rangers lose in a shutout to the Rays last night by a home run by Willie Adames, and Tyler Glasnow struck out 14 Texas Ranger hitters. The final score in this one, Rays 1, Rangers nothing. Tyler Glasnow was outstanding, had 14 strikeouts for the Rays as they beat the Rangers by a final score of 1-0. The Marlins defeat the Braves in extras from Truist Park in Atlanta. Marlins 5, Braves 3. The win goes to Garcia. The loss goes to Webb for Atlanta. Next, we go to Miller Park in Milwaukee as the Brewers defeat the Cubs by a final score of 6-3. 6-3 in favor of the Brewers over Chicago. Like I said, Brewers beat the Cubs 6-3. The winner was Peralta, and Azalea gets a loss for Chicago. Josh Hader gets a save for Milwaukee. Next, we head to Washington and St. Louis at Busch Stadium. The Nationals get the win last night over St. Louis. Final score: Washington 5, St. Louis 3. The win goes to Finnegan. The loss goes to John Gant. And Hand gets a save for the Washington Nationals as they defeat the Cardinals by a final score of 5-2. Next, we head to Kansas City as the Angels took on the Royals in the first of a 3-game series from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. The Angels defeat the Royals by 7 runs. Final score: Angels 10, Royals 3. The winner went to Alex Cobb. The loss goes to Singer for Kansas City. The Angels defeat the Royals by a final score of 10-3. Next, we had the Guarantee Rate Field in Chicago as the White Sox took on the Cleveland Indians in the AL Central battle. The White Sox defeat the Indians 4-3. The win goes to Hire. The loss goes to Class for Cleveland. Next, we head to Minute Maid Park in Houston, Texas. The Tigers defeat the Astros by a final score of 6-2. The win goes to Casey Mize. The loss goes to Zach Greinke. The Astros lose at home by a final score of 6-2 to the Tigers. The Oakland A's were in Chase Field in Arizona last night taking on the Arizona Diamondbacks. The A's get the win over Arizona. Final score: Oakland 9, Arizona 5. The win goes to Bassett. The loss goes to Madison Bumgarner. And finally, the Reds defeat the Giants last night in a shutout. Reds 3, Giants nothing. Miley gets the victory for Cincinnati. The loss goes to Sanchez, and the save goes to Sims, his first of the 2021 campaign for the Cincinnati Reds. Now, let's head to tonight's action around the Major League Baseball landscape. The Twins will take on the White Sox this afternoon. The A's will continue their series against Arizona from Chase Field in Arizona this afternoon at 3:40 Eastern Time this afternoon. The Mariners and Orioles will play a doubleheader this afternoon. Game 1 will start at 4:05. Game 2 will start 45 minutes after. The Mets will take on the Phillies in a doubleheader today at 4:10 Eastern Time. That's Game 1. It'll be Taijuan Walker for the Mets. He'll be opposed by Anderson of Philly. Game 2 is going to be between these two squads. I'll be 45 minutes after. It'll be Aaron Nola for Philadelphia against Marcus Stroman of the Mets this evening. Game 2, 45 minutes after Game 1. Next, at 6:35 this evening from Pittsburgh, it'll be San Diego and Pittsburgh. Game 2 of their 3-game set from PNC Park. It'll be Chad Kuhl for Pittsburgh against Ian Snell for San Diego. The Rangers and Rays will continue their 4-game series from Tropicana Field tonight in St. Pete. It'll be Ryan Yarbrough for Tampa Bay against Kyle Gibson and the Texas Rangers. The Marlins will take on the Braves in Game 2 of their 4-game set from Truist Park tonight. It'll be Pablo Lopez for the Marlins against Max Fried and the Atlanta Braves. The Cubs will take on the Brewers once again in Miller Park, the second game of a 3-game series there. It'll be Hendricks opposed by Brandon Woodruff of Milwaukee. So the Cubs will take on the Brewers at 7:40 tonight. The Nationals will continue their series against the St. Louis Cardinals. It'll be Jack Flaherty for St. Louis against Steven Strasburg and the Washington Nationals. The Angels will continue their series against the Royals this evening. It'll be Dylan Bundy against Matt Duffy and the Kansas City Royals. First pitch is slated for 8:10 Eastern Time. The Indians will take on the White Sox at 8:10 Eastern Time. It'll be Shane Bieber for Cleveland against Lucas Giolito and the Chicago White Sox. The Tigers will take on the Astros this evening from Minute Maid Park in Houston. Matthew Boyd goes for Detroit against Jake Odorizzi and the Houston Astros. The Reds will take on the Giants from Oracle Park in San Francisco. It'll be Kevin Gausman for San Francisco against Luis Castillo and the Cincinnati Reds. The Dodgers will start a 3-game series at home against the Colorado Rockies, their National League West rival. Sanzello will take the mound for Colorado. He'll be opposed by Trevor Bauer and the defending World Series champion Los Angeles Dodgers. Okay, guys, now we're going to get into the NBA. We'll do the scores right there real quick for that. And then we'll get into the NHL, and then we'll tell you what's going on in both of these leagues this evening. So here we go. Now I'm going to open up the NBA app and tell you guys what happened in the NBA last night. I know I got to get through this in the next 4 minutes, so I'm going to have to talk as much as I can here, so bear with me. Steph Curry rewrite the history books. He passed Wilt Chamberlain last night, had 53 against the Nuggets in a Warriors victory. So we'll get to all that in a matter of moments, guys. So before we get to the Steph Curry stuff from last night, let's start with the Knicks taking on the defending NBA champion Lakers. The Knicks get the win over the Lakers last night. Final score, Knicks 111, Lakers 96. The Sixers took on the Mavericks from Dallas last night, and the Mavericks lose this one at home in a blowout, 113-95. The Spurs defeat the Magic in Orlando, 120-97. The Grizzlies defeat the Bulls by 11 at home, 101-90. The Pelicans defeat the Kings 117-110. They win by 7. The Jazz lose at home for the first time, snapping their 25-game home winning streak. The Wizards defeat them by a final score of 125-121. The Warriors had 53 points from Steph Curry last night. They beat the Nuggets last night by a final of 116-107. And the last game of the night last night was the Suns defeating the Rockets by 6, 126-120. And now let's head to tonight's action in the association. We'll start at 7:30 with the Clippers taking on the Pacers on TNT. It's an NBA Tuesday doubleheader. We start at Bankers Life Fieldhouse in Indianapolis with the Clippers and Pacers at 7:30. The Hawks will take on the Raptors from Tampa. The Lakers will take on the Hornets from Charlotte. The Thunder will take on the Jazz from Utah. The Jazz will try to bounce back after last night's loss to the Wizards by 4. The Heat will take on the Suns from Phoenix at 10. The Celtics will take on the Portland Trailblazers at 10 o'clock tonight from Portland on TNT. Once again, let's run down the NHL, and that'll be it for the day, and then we will wrap it up. Trying to clear my throat for you all, guys, so bear with me. And don't forget, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Sportscaster89. I do my reports every day. Like I said, we're going to roll through the scores right now because I know I'm trying to get all this and everything like that. So here we go. Okay, guys, let's start with last night. The Golden Knights defeat the Kings in downtown Los Angeles. Final score, Golden Knights 4, Kings 2. The Abs defeat the Coyotes 4-2. The Hurricanes lose to the Red Wings 3-1. The Blackhawks defeat the Blue Jackets in overtime by a final of 4-3. The Canadians defeat the Maple Leafs 4-2. The Senators defeat the Jets 4-2, and the Ducks shut out the Sharks 4-0. Now let's get to tonight. Well, actually, let's repeat the scores one more time. The Golden Knights defeat the Kings 4-2. The Avs defeat the Coyotes 4-2. The Red Wings defeat the Hurricanes by a final of 3-1. The Blackhawks defeat the Blue Jackets in overtime at Nationwide Arena 4-3. The Canadians defeat the Maple Leafs 4-2. The Jets lose to the Senators 4-2, and the Ducks shut out the Sharks by a final score of 4-0. And now, let's get to what's happening this evening in the National Hockey League. Now, we will start at 7 o'clock, where the Sabres will take on the Bruins from Boston. The Flyers will take on the Capitals from Capital One Arena in D.C. The Flames will take on the Maple Leafs from Toronto. The Rangers will take on the Devils from New Jersey at 7. The Lightning take on the Nashville Predators at 8. And the Florida Panthers will wrap up the night in hockey as they'll take on the Dallas Stars from Dallas. Once again, let's roll down through the games that are on this evening in the National Hockey League. The Flyers take on the Capitals at 7 at Capital One Arena in D.C. The Bruins are at home against the Sabres from TD Garden in Boston. The Flames will take on the Toronto Maple Leafs from Toronto at 7:30. The Rangers will take on the Devils from Prudential Center in Newark. The Lightning will take on the Predators from Nashville. And the Florida Panthers, to wrap up the slate in the NHL tonight, will take on the Dallas Stars from American Airlines Center in Dallas. Okay, you guys, that is it for today's Sports Report Express. Sportscaster 89 saying that is it for today's Sports Report Express. I hope you all enjoyed today's Sports Report Express. I am Sportscaster 89. I hope you all have a tremendous day. Like I said, thank you for tuning in to today's Sports Report Express. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same channel. We're going to do it all over again. The Sports Report Express on the Hump Day edition. This is the Wednesday slate of the Sports Report Express. I will dive into the highlights from the NHL, NBA, and Major League Baseball. So don't forget, you guys, please like and subscribe to my channel. I am Sportscaster 89. I hope you all have a tremendous Tuesday. And don't forget to please like and subscribe to my channel on YouTube at Sportscaster 89. Click the notification button on the right-hand side where you get all my live videos where I go live with my Sports Report Express, with my commentating, and so forth. So don't forget, I do my Sports Report Express on my own, online, here on my YouTube channel every day. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Click the notification on the right-hand side where you get all my live videos when I do my Sports Report Express and my commentating. So I am Sportscaster 89. I hope you all have a tremendous Tuesday and see you all tomorrow for the Sports Report Express for your hump day. I am Sportscaster 89 saying see you all tomorrow for the Sports Report Express. Have a tremendous Tuesday.